Right, it's Friday afternoon. We're going to have a bit of fun this afternoon. Right, so this week we fitted our lovely compressor, built-in integrated compressor into our lovely Land Rover Defender. And it's flipping brilliant. But some people are going to Simon, how's that better, Simon? That's £700. You can buy cheaper ones than that on eBay. And I thought, actually, I can do even better than that. I can buy a foot pump, right? But so what we've done is we're doing a little highly scientific test of different types of pumps. So we are going to compare our integrated compressor with some other fine machinery we've gathered together here. Don't go away, Gary, because he's one of the fine bits of machinery. Or he might not be, Tyler, it might be you. We'll see. Right, so what have we gathered here today? So, £21. Double barrel. This is the Rolls Royce of foot pumps, this. Have we opened this yet? So we are going to do that. Then we are going to do this one. This is the best. This makes some bold claims, doesn't it, Tyler? It's outstanding performance that puts it top of its class. So this is the quality you want. It is the most powerful air compressor in its class. We'll read some more of that later. That's classic. That was a huge budget busting £22 for that Badger. So we got high hopes there, haven't we, Tyler? It's got piston rings on it, but we'll see that in a minute. And then we've got a slightly more Antipodean contender here, the ARB thing. Right, so we're going to unpack each of these. We're going to set it up. We're going to deflate the car tyres to 18 psi, which is good for off-roading. And then we're going to have a sort of pseudo race to see who can get to 32 psi quickest, as long as one of these youths doesn't keel over beforehand. Right, let's get back to the serious work. Gary's just got me a battery. Actually, can you go and see if there's another battery, Gary? Because I might need one for that one as well. He's going to be tired out. Right, here we go. Right, what do you get with a Sealy FP4? Look, there you go. This is the Badger. Right, and I'll put the little pictures of me buying it. There's the warranty department. Look at that, we've got all that. Right, so we have got, look at this, double barrel pumps. Have we got some little, is that just, yes, I can't even work out how to unhook it, Tyler. Oh, has it got a, that's a little, they've jammed it over there and I'm going to break it, Tyler. How does that come over there? Oh, there we go. Right, we're off. We're away. Look at that. We've got a hose. We've got and one thing we're going to do as well is we are going to look at the pressure gauges. We are going to look how they compare to the, so there you go. So we're going to go up to, we haven't decided yet. I think we might go up to 30. Should we just go to around 30? Yeah. Right, so Gary's got to watch that, or Tyler, we'll see. Right, look at that double barrel. That's going to be the job, isn't it, Gary? We got a nice clip-on Schrader. To be fair, that's a better valve than on the £700 Land Rover one, isn't it? Because on the Land Rover one, you've got that screw valve. You've got to screw it on. And people are saying, well, if you go off-road and if you've lost your air, your threads get mashed, and these are actually a little more reliable. And I think they're probably right there. Right, so there we go. Right, you ready for this one? This is a gem. Let's see if we can highlight some of the classics on here. See, if anyone knows what a piston ring is, let me know. PTFE, piston ring. This is simple. Sports balls. Who doesn't need sport? No, that's for inflating sports balls. There you go. The most powerful in its class. Oh, this was where was the bit about having 5 mates? That was, yeah, here we go. Look, this is going to pump our tyre from 15 psi to 30 in 1 minute, and then comfortably continue to do so for 5 of your mates' vehicles as well. So if anyone's coming off-roading with me, leave your compressor at home. We got this, £22 on eBay. Right, I haven't even looked at it yet. Look at this. Right, we got some. Oh, this is the durable bag. Look at that. Good bit of kit. Look at that. Small. We like a bit of orange. Go with our orange pen highlights on our car. That, Tyler. Look at that. Right then, quality hose. Nice touch that. Look at that, quality. There you go, that's the best in its class, that, Gary. Right then, we got a cigarette lighter adapter. That's, oh, how does that even work? Oh, okay, I see, yep. We got that's going to go on the battery and we'll be, we got a soft grip handle. We got any, look, we got, actually, so what's that for then? an extender or an adapter or something. Right, everyone's shouting at me. Maybe you screw those onto there and that fits in there, I reckon. So I reckon that's for your sports balls, that one. Right, there we go. We got a lead. We got an on-off switch. We got an on-off switch.
It's on.
Double cylinder, it's on. Look at that. Let's have that off. That is, that's quality. Look, they've even got the sticker on straight, nearly, Tyler. Always a good sign when the sticker's on wonky. Right, look at that. And oh yeah, you have to move the handle to remove the. Hold on. Oh, Tyler likes this bit. Look. Oh no, they've stuck the cellophane round the edge of the. They've stuck the. No, you normally like a nice sweet peel. That's not doing it for you, is it? Right, there we go. Oof. 5 of my mates. That's right then. What have we got here? Now this one is £300. This is the ARB kit. So we have got an installation guide. We have got now a compressor. Now this, I think, comes with a mounting bracket. So those wires look a bit sturdier than the class leading alternative, don't they? Right then. Yeah, wait, so that's it. It's all about efficiency, isn't it? Right, and then what else are we getting in here? Oh my giddy aunt. That's... as I say, we haven't even opened this yet, have we? That's cool. So that is a sort of wiring kit. We've got some... Blimey, we've got a million connectors there. What have we got here? Switches. That looks complicated, doesn't it, Tyler? That little. Right. And relays. Goodness me. Right, we'll have to do a whole separate video on installing one of those in the car, won't we, Tyler? Oh God, what's that? Oh no, did you mumble? Oh no. It's right, you can't hear you, Tyler. It's all right. What's that? Wow. It's like a sort of switch of some description. Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's some sort of thing. Woof. Right, gloss over that. Right, people are getting bored. So not only, right, now this is quite interesting because we also get with this kit, you get this hose. Now we wanted to see, someone asked, the Land Rover one is great, but if you buy a vehicle second hand, or this hose is going to be mashed up. And I wanted to try whether this hose would fit in here. And it does, doesn't it, Tyler? Yeah. So rest assured you can use the ARB hoses, which is actually a slightly nicer, thicker, and this hose sort of lies flat. This one seems to fight you a bit. This seems a better hose. So that is actually probably the most important bit of this video, I think, Tyler. Right, there we go. So yeah, so you can use the ARB hoses. So we will get those on the website because I think they might be a nicer fit in the nose, and we can change the ends. Right, we've got that. And this also comes with a pressure gauge and a load of fittings. So we've got some more fittings in here, so we can put some adapters. Some's got some, even that all looks quite nice. This all feels a bit stainless steely, chromy. It's not best in class, but you know. Right then. And for your sports balls, look. There we go, right. And then we've also got the Tyre Inflator, right. So let's get this set up. We'll get this set up. We'll get Gary on one, or we've got to toss a coin. Right, hold on. Have I got a coin? No. Anyone got a coin? No. No one does coins then. Right, I'll find one. Right, we found a coin. I'm not very good at flicking coins. Right, and who's calling? Tyler, what are you calling?
Heads.
Heads. Heads it is. Filming or pumping?
I'll film.
He's filming, Gary. Right then. Here we go. Right, so let me just show you the reducing the air pressure. So let's just put this on here. Right, let's turn this on and let's set this to 18, 19, 18, and then press again to store that. And this should now deflate the tyre to 18. We've done the others with the same process. So yeah, it's all in. Right, so let's have a look. While that deflates, we have got a battery and we've got the ARB compressor linked up to the air hose. That seems all right. We've worked out that the outlet you needed to screw on there, we screwed the air filter on here. It looks like it's got a little air reservoir to hold a bit of pressure. I think this is a pressure relief valve. We have just straight wired it. We haven't done any pressure switching. which you would normally do. And I've had a look. The reason it's got a lot of wire in there is that if you've got one of these air diff lockers where you can, I guess, lock your diff so that you don't get any differential effect, and there must be some air pressure that fires a clutch out or something. So it's quite, but it's, you can use it as this, but they also sell it as a complicated air diff locker with switches on your dash and stuff. So we're just using it as a neat compressor, which it was sold for on eBay. So right, we're going to get this one here. When he's ready, we're going to set him go in. We have got the best in class one here. Note the sarcasm in my voice there. That's all ready to go. And then we have got Gary on the pump here. So, right, is he got to 18? Yeah. We're going to have to try and get this going. So, right then, let's have a look. Check he's on 18. And then we will let the challenge begin. So I am going to, should we go for like 30? Yeah, we said 30. So I am going to set this. Hold on, press it. Right, let's get this. Right, 20, 29, 30. Right, so when I press that, that's going to start going. Right, so let's try. You in position, Gary? Hang on. Right then. Let's get this one connected. Right, one thing we're going to do is read the pressure gauges. Oh, don't let the tyre down, Gary. That's more pumping. Right then. Right, so this one, interestingly, is reading that you can't read the gauge rate cleverly. It's sort of hidden behind the bezel and the handle, but that's reading about 25 versus the 18 that the car thinks it is. What's yours reading, Gary?
Mine's reading above 20.
Let's go and have a look at Gary's. So we're racing to 30. So they've already got a head start. So there's clearly some variability here in what the various ones are saying. So you're ready, that one's ready, that just needs the switch flicking. You can flick that switch, Tyler. That one's ready, that just needs going. This one's all connected. And what was he reading? He's reading about 23. So I'm ready to start. Right, we set this to 30, 29, 30. Right, that'll start. Are you ready to go, Gary? Yeah. Right, Gary's going. Right, you get that one going there, Tyler. The switch on the side, Tyler, yeah? Oh, I'm stopped. You're there? Oh, I've stopped. Gary's there. Gary's at 30. How are you doing, Tyler? He's at 30. Are you nearly there? The car's still going. The car's still going. ARB has stopped. He's given up. Why is ARB stopped? Right, we have decided to change the format a bit. So we were going to do a race and we started to do it where we had Gary in one corner. But we stopped that because the readings on the foot pump were way different to the readings on the other ARB one and different to that one. So what we have done is we have modified a wheel so it now has 2 outlets. And this one we are going to permanently read what's coming off this one, okay? Now, we have set the car here to 18, so let me set that going. Okay, so here we go, store that. Right, so we are going to set the pressure to 18 and we're going to see how long it takes to get to 35. Right, let's pick 35 as a, so that one now is ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial up on here and then we'll start the stopwatch. So if you come round here, Tyler, and have a look. Right, so that's finished now. Why isn't it letting me select it? There we go. 30, right, 35, right?
This is the genuine.
So this is the genuine. This is going to be our benchmark. On your marks, get set, go. So we are, right, we've set it going again. We've just started. So we'll see the pressure going up. So it's 20. Right, we will come back and join you when it gets closer to 35. Right, so it's just had a little pause. Oh, is that just finished? Yeah. So it's okay, so there's a slight difference. I was expecting it to overread because it overread 18 read there. So, oh gosh, did you have the time there, Tyler? Anyway, we'll better get that off the camera. So it's taken, we'll check what it was exactly. So 2 minutes 20 odd seconds, and we've got up to, and so our value we need to pump up by foot or the others is we need to get to something like 32.7, and as Tyler's pointed out, we started at 19. So we'll reduce this now down to 19 and we'll get the next contender ready. What should you go for next, Tyler?
Foot pump.
Foot pump. Oh, I'll have to get Gary in. All right, we'll go and find Gary if he's not busy. Right. So let me get this down to 19 exactly if I can. There you go, 19. There you go, Tyler, we're giving you that. Right, we can't find Gary. Gary's busy. Right, so here we go. Let's start my stopwatch again. Right, and then Tyler's on the foot pump. Right, give me the camera. So, right, here we go. Ready, steady, go. Right, so he's off. Nice big strokes, Tyler. That's it, full stroke. Right, now, interestingly, the tyre gauge, when that, just stop a minute. Oh, no, that's not fair. You keep going. So that was reading 26 when that was 19. So there's quite a difference in the accuracy of these pressure gauges. So let's have a look. How are we going up, Tyler? Oh, he's going up.
One bit there.
One bit there. We may even have to take it in turns. We may even have to do a... Oh, it's moving. I'll get you a rubber mat. Right, while he's going. We'll keep the timer going. Right. Right, we've had a failure. Tyler's twisted it all, look. It's all bent out of shape. It's size 13 feet of... But that's not good, is it? That's Sealy's best. So, right. Okay, well, that's why we do the test, isn't it, Tyler? So there we go. He's still going. He's up. He's up a few PSI. And look, that's 1 minute. We're nearly at 2 minutes, Tyler.
We'll do this off, right?
Is the 500 quid seeming a better deal, Tyler? Yeah. Right, the joy of electric compressors. I thought Gary was a bit quick the other day. Come on, I got a bad back today. Go on, Tyler. Right, we'll leave him keep going. Right, we've now surpassed the Land Rover's time. So you're in extra time now, Tyler. What? Only 13 to go. Look, he's not even out of the 20s yet. Look. Right, our brand new double barrel Sealy top of the range. Look at it. It hasn't even got one tyre pumped up. It's all mangled and mashed. It clearly has got a weak point here because that side's bent where the bolt goes through. It doesn't look like it's the best. And also you've got this, where it's rigidized here and then goes to single, you haven't got this corrugation, and that's where it's gone on both sides. So it's like they needed to do that a bit more over there, really. But they are two barrels. Anyway, good job we're not off-road with that, isn't it, Tyler? We would be pooped. We'd be driving home with 18 PSI. Oh no, 23 on one tyre. Yeah, on one tyre. Right, so there we go. There's the test with that. Not good. Can we ask for a refund? I think we could do. It's not fit for purpose. There's only Tyler standing on it. You're not overweight or anything, Tyler. Right. No. Right. Okay. Let's get the next one going. Right then, we've got this set up now. We've got the ARB compressor going here. We're going to have to hold this open as it goes. We're just trying to avoid using the hose. So, right, if I hold this open, Tyler, and you connect that. Right, ready, steady, go. Ooh. Right then. Now we're going to have to... We're going to have to stop it periodically, aren't we? That's the problem we've got with doing this. That was 25, that was, wasn't it? Yeah. So if I stop it, 26. Right, we'll keep going. Right, how's it doing? It's 30. 31, so we're going about 33, aren't we? 32. 33, there we go. 121. If you turn that off now, right, that's better. So let's have a look. Yeah, so that was 33. So we had that was 121. So that was actually a lot quicker than the... Now, one thing we ought to do as well is check the current draw on that one. One thing we wanted to look at was the current draw to see what that is. Have we got anything that will take that amount of current? Anyway, for now, we'll keep going on the timer. Right, so we've saved the best for last, haven't we, Tyler?
The number one.
The number one. What did it claim to be? We're a few days later doing the second part of the video, Tyler. Was it the best in the world? The box is still around. I'm gonna just refresh myself with the... Right, we'll get that set up. I'll refresh myself and we'll come and test. Here we go. So this is our £20. This is where we're hoping this is the best. 628 4x4. Class beating. This is the best in its class. The most powerful air compressor in its class. This is going to rock it, Tyler. Right then. Here we go. So we're on 19 again. You can see we're giving it 19.2. Or let's let it down a little. Don't want to give it... There you go. 19. Right, and where's the switch on here? Right, ready, steady, go. And we're off. Right, we'll keep going. Right, so we're getting towards the Land Rover time now, and it's doing all right. It sounds like there's a bag of nails in there. I'm not quite sure what's happening. It's not quite the most powerful in its class, is it? Right, we'll keep going. It's getting there. We've got to get to, what have we got to get to? I remember. 33. Right, we'll keep going. Right, so here we go. We're getting there. We're 32 point... Now, it makes a claim on the packet. Have a look at that claim on the packet, Tyler. So it reckons that it will get from 15 to 32 PSI in a minute. Well, we're gonna be hitting... It's gonna roll into 5 minutes, I reckon. Yeah, we're into 5 minutes. There you go. Stop. Right. Whoa. Right, it's actually not too hot. So let's have a quick stand back and have a think about this. So the Land Rover did it. It took 2 minutes odd to do it. It was easy to use, but it's expensive, right? I think it's over £700 actually. I said 500, but by the time you add the VAT and stuff, so that's good. But it's simple and it's easy to use, and you can set it and you can walk around and you can deflate and everything. So I can see why that is cool, but it is expensive. The foot pump. Even the best quality branded double barrel foot pump, I mean, it just kind of gave up. Now the ARB did really well, didn't it, Tyler? Yeah. It flew that. Now there's a few drawbacks with this though. One is this doesn't, I mean, it comes, but there's no, well, for starters, there's no on-off switch on it, is there? So you're sort of disconnecting and connecting it. Obviously it did come with the hose, which was cool, wasn't it?
Wire your own switch.
You'd have to wire your own switch. And also it didn't come, we've put it on this board because it didn't even, I mean, at least the world-class, world-beating one here did have a handle and did have a sort of attempt at a foot thing, a rest. So that was actually, our problem with this one was it's just there. Now, obviously, it comes with a wiring loom, but the wiring loom was more aimed at if you wanted to wire up a locker, and it's got all that wiring with switches, and it come with all this. So I think ARB, now they may sell, I'll have a look, I'll have a word with our supplier. I think they need to sell a more portable kit, and they may well do one that's more portable. Or you could wire it in, and it's got a pressure sensor, but it's not set up for doing tyre inflation and deflation. It seems very much geared at the locker. Although the compressor smashed it in what, 1 minute? 1 minute 30. Well, you'll know because you'll watch the video. So I think that really is good, but it's not practical. It's not there yet. And it doesn't seem set up for wiring. I'm waffling now. Right. The best in the class, I mean, it didn't really live up to its claims. It took 5 minutes. It reckons it would do 5 of your tyres and then 5 of your mate's tyres. It's claiming it did it in a minute. It was 5. But having said that, that would have got us somewhere, wouldn't it? Whether it would lasted for all 5, I'm dubious. So, right, Land Rover 1's expensive, but it's there, it's convenient. I haven't done an extensive test. It's supposed to be a bit of fun, really. But there you go. People are asking, why would you spend that much on a compressor? Hopefully I've answered some of the questions that you may have. We'll try and get some figures now for current and some other things, and I'll put a table up here so you can compare the real life specs that we come out with. Right, good luck with that.